true or false?
All right. Speaking of that, from a personal point of view, I was married to a Muslim,
Mm-hmm.
and I've always kept 3 jobs to 2 jobs. I never just kept one job. So when I met him, I was working a lot, and then we ended up getting married. And he was just like, I believe men submissive. Long story short, he wanted to feel more like a man, so he wanted me to like let him provide fully by like quitting some of my jobs, all of them really. But I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna quit all my jobs. I'll quit maybe 2 of them, keep that one job, and I did. But like, nah, you know what? I'm lying. I'm not gonna agree with it. Cause even at my lowest financially, I still left from the fuck alone. So nah, fuck that. I
Mm.
feel like once you get a job, even before you get a job, if it's bad enough, you should leave. You should always have a plan B. Cause there's no way you sit here depending on a man without a plan B. Vice versa. You shouldn't depend on nobody without a plan B. So even if I was financially stable, I would have some stuff to step back. I'm not gonna just sit here and let you be giving me money and you think I'm just sitting here spending it. No, I'm saving it just in case. So I'll be putting money back
But
just in
what?
case we have to part ways. So I won't have to stay to be financially dependent on you. So no, I don't agree with that.
But my thing is, why think the worst instead of hope for the best?
Because that leads you to like be prepared just in case. Stay
Just,
ready. So
just
you
in
don't have to
case.
get ready.
Just in case is a song by. Just in case was a song by Jaheim.
Right. Just in case he don't make it home tonight. But yeah,
Okay.
just in case. You gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So that's
Mm.
why I still hope for the best, but think of the worst.
Okay.
So
You don't think that's kind of like pessimistic?
in a way it is. And it's also coming from a survival instinct, I guess, which is what makes it like, it's double standard. I guess it depends on the person, what they went through in the situation. But I think, me personally, I think everybody should be always ready. Okay, for instance, let's say this. I told my ex-husband, I said, I know you want me to depend on you financially fully, but what if, not even focusing on like if we don't work out, what if you die? And we depended on you, and now all of a sudden we just fucked up because, boom, you didn't die all of a sudden. You was
Okay.
our source of income. You
Okay.
got to stay prepared so you don't have to get ready.
Okay. We're gonna move on from that. Would you change your religion because of a man?
Oh my gosh, do you know me or something? So I was open minded too. Mind you, I was married to a Muslim. So it's called Hadam if you are two different religions and you're married. So when I love hard. I'm not gonna say I fully changed my religion because if I'm converting to Muslim, I'm still learning
So that's
things of their
wait,
way.
wait, wait, wait. So that's a yes or a no.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
but
All
they
right.
have to be there. I learned my lesson though, but yes, I would.
How
Yeah.
many times you done that for a guy?
Just once. Would I
Mm.
do it again? No.
Okay. Now this is what I read that was on the internet. This Chicago woman exposes unprofessionalism from her landlord after telling him she couldn't pay her $500 rent. He said, Tatiana, we still got a problem. I told you before I needed the 1,500 by the day, or we're gonna have an issue. She said, I told you I don't have 1,500 right now. Okay, well, you still owe me 1,200, but listen, if you want to come by my place tonight, we can have a little date, spend some time, and we can call it even on the rent. So you want me to sleep with you instead of paying my rent? I'm saying we can handle it in private. You won't have to worry about rent this month if we do. How you feel about that? You think the landlord is trying to pull a buying Nate?
Hmm. This is exactly what's going on.
Would you say he's in the wrong or she's in the wrong or what?
They both in the wrong, but he's a professional, so he should just handle it a professional way instead of giving her the option. So I think he's in the wrong for this situation.
So, how
All he
many?
gotta do is evict her. He want her out the house that bad. He just take legal action.
Mm, you ever had sex with the landlord?
Never. That's why I'm like, he in the wrong for that because just evict me, you know.
I feel like it's
But
stupid.
I've never had a male landlord neither, so no, I never had to deal with it. Now, a maintenance man, I dealt with a maintenance man after I left the apartment complex as far as like moving there.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be awkward, and so, you know, you want to mix business with pleasure. Because I was like, I'm not going to sleep with nobody who's over the maintenance of where I stay at in case he be on some petty shit, get mad at me if I want to talk to him no more. So no, I didn't do it while he was my active maintenance man.
So you've seen the movie Set It All thousands of times, right?
A few times, yeah.
Okay. But you seen it enough. Do you feel like
3 or 4 times.
Huh?
Like 3 or 4 times.
Okay, so you feel like Nate was wrong for dangling the money over her head to sleep with her brother, or she was wrong? Stoney, played by Jada Pinkett.
Okay, so I remember the scene where she was like, "Nate, I'm in a vine."
Mm-hmm.
Do I think he was wrong?
Stoney was
Yeah.
wrong.
Yes, I think he was wrong. If you're gonna do something for somebody, you're gonna do it to be genuine, not for a sexual. That's just sick. That's sick to me, and I don't get. I mean, it happens a lot, but I don't get why people do that. Like, I was just telling somebody about pretty privilege. Like, I know I look a mess right now, but when I do get dressed up, it's hard to stay professional with people because from the maintenance man, mechanics, whoever, you know, they always end up eventually lusting, like trying to make business with pleasure. Some women will feel pressure to give pleasure so they can have their business handled. But me, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm gonna find one way or the other. But I feel like people who do that are sick. So men and women, if women do that too, they're nasty too.
You don't think Jada Pinkett character was sick and trying to sleep with him for the money, and then the brother didn't even go to the college, so she did it for nothing?
So do I think she slept with him for the money?
No, I said, do you feel like she's sick as well because she tried to do it for the money, and then the brother still didn't go to the college?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I know desperate times go for desperate means, and I'm not judging nobody, but I just can't see myself doing it. It's more of a pride thing. My pride is the biggest thing on me, and I take pride in myself. So my dignity will be. I feel like my dignity taking it, and like I feel like you will always have something to hold over my head, no matter even if I'm successful. I remember that one time nah. So I just never give a person the benefit of the doubt saying it. I just can't find myself doing nothing like that.
How much you think it was though? Like, how much you think it was in the movie? 'Cause they never said how much it was. How much you think it was if you had to guess?
Had to be like over at least 9,000 to 8,000. I would hope so.
I can't believe he did it just to bust a nut. That's crazy. Cause she asked for advance too. I remember, and she needed the money. And she needed the money for his college.
I'm like, you gotta pay for it. That tells a lot. Like, people don't. If you a good man and you handle, I don't care how you look. Fuck the looks. If you handle business like you're supposed to, and you have like you gravitate if your aura gravitates people and attract people. If you handle your business like a man, you shouldn't have to pay for it. I feel like that shows a lot about his demeanor. Like, you gotta pay for it. People don't want to give it to you willingly. Like,
every man pays
in a formal way, but he was actively buying, like actively, like, here, like,
let's make do it like that. But my thing is, women with you ever had a sugar daddy?
Have I had a sugar daddy? Yeah, I have had a sugar daddy. The maintenance man, it was more like a relationship, kinda, but I got money benefits. Like, he wasn't old though. Like, he wasn't old.
When I think of sugar daddy, I'm saying an old man paying for your bills.
Oh no, no. He was like, I was like 25. He was like 38, 39, almost 40. So I don't, maybe does it make a sugar daddy? I don't think, me being 30 now.
Wait, slow down. Was he paying your bills?
No.
Was he giving you money to pay your bills?
Not to pay my bills. He just give me money just because. He wouldn't say what it's for, but he just give me money just because. Like, every blue moon or something. It's random. It's not like routine or nothing.
Because if you remember in the movie though, like, she didn't even enjoy it though. Like, she took a shower and she felt disgusted. She felt like, I was like, damn. But
I feel like that was a form of prostitution. Now that's not even a sugar daddy, because a sugar daddy is somebody you go to. Did she sleep with him more than one time?
No, just once.
Okay, so that's not a sugar daddy. That's a prostitute transaction. A sugar daddy is someone you sleep with routinely. Y'all have this plan. You stick to the plan. I'm gonna need you once or twice this month, or every blue moon, or I'm gonna need you when my wife go out of town, or I'm gonna need you to be on my side to show off at the boys' boat party. That's a sugar daddy. Somebody you got long term connections, benefits with. There was a one time transaction. There was a prostitute deal. Like then she felt. Now, don't get me wrong. You might not enjoy it with the sugar daddy, but it's still a long term encounter, not just a one time thing for money transaction. So me, I enjoyed it with the man. Like, we enjoyed it each other. We also spent time with each other. So I wouldn't call it a sugar daddy.
Do you really think young women are really saying I love old 70-something-year-old men that pay my bills? It's flabby and saggy balls on top of me with a bald head. I don't believe it. It's transactional.
No. And if it's true, 9 times out of 10, a woman that is in love with their old half dead man has been groomed as a child by someone much older, so she still has that mentality. That is normal.
You think it's sick? How you feel about age gap dating guys like girls significantly younger than them, like a 50-year, 40-year, 25, 30-year age gap like that? Do you feel like that's sick for a guy to like a girl that young?
Yeah.
And why you think so?
I just had my ex-husband. He had his ex before me. She was 43. He was 24. Our youngest child was 27. He has mother issues. His mother wasn't in his life, so he needed a nurturing older woman. She had issues within like a childhood issue, meaning she got her childhood taken at an early age, and she had kids at an early age, so she didn't get a chance to fulfill her younger days. She needed a younger guy to make her still feel young again because she wasn't ready to grow up, and he needed an older woman to have that nurturing feeling from his mom. So they trauma bonded, and there was a sick way. If they had therapy and they got help, I don't think their relationship would have benefited each other. So yeah, I think it is sick for older men to talk to younger women and older women to talk to younger women.
You said who trauma bonded? I'm trying to figure out who you going
my
to.
My ex and the lady that he was with, I had an ex. Mm-hmm. Before me, he dated a woman. She was 43, he was 25. So I believe they were trauma bonding because she wanted to still fulfill her younger days that she got taken away from her that she never got. And he wanted a woman to nurture him like the mother he never had. So they trauma bonded. And that's why I was like, if they had therapy and got that fixed, I don't think the relationship would have existed. So I do think it's kind of sick to date a younger woman. Vice versa.
Okay.
What about you?
I mean, they grown type shit. I mean, they grown. I just feel like it's transactional. There's some type of transaction going. I don't think it's genuine love and burning desire. I think it's transactional. We're gonna move on. They say 68% of relationships that start from instant chemistry fail within the 2 years. You think that's true or false?
True.
Okay. What do you think the difference between attraction and love?
Attraction is what you see, and after that fades away, that feeling of love goes away too. Love is no matter what you have to the sight, you still love it the same way you would as if you didn't see it no way.
Okay. They say people who fall in love later in life report to be 2 times higher emotional stability in their relationships. You think that's true or false?
I think it's true.
There's another one. They say it takes just 7 seconds for someone to decide if they're attracted to you. How long does it take for someone to decide if they're attracted to?
I'll say, to me personally, at least 10 minutes.
Just physically? It takes 10 minutes to see somebody, see if you're physically attracted to them?
Okay, see, physically, no, I can look at you immediately, like, yeah, I agree with that. But as far as my attraction has to be your mental and physical. But physically, yeah, I can see you in 2 seconds and be like, damn, I need that type shit. So, yeah.
Now, of course, women and men look at attraction differently. What percentage of a guy's height you feel like make up his attractiveness, him being attractive, in his facial features?
My hair, this is my natural hair. I had a wig on the other day.
Please don't read the comments for me.
Oh, the height I feel would be attractive is like 5'7" or higher. Um, Facial features, lips, eyes, and teeth.
No, I'm saying okay. I'm saying like on a like 100% scale. Like, would you say 50% is looks or 50% is height, or what would you say?
I say 50%. No, I say it's 50% height, and I say to me 50% face. I really don't care about height. I'm not that big on height, so I say 20% height, and the rest of facial expression, like facial features. Cause I'm 5'1", so I don't care what your height is. Anything taller than me can do me good.
Oh, okay. Damn, you like a dwarf.
Yeah, so any height how taller than me is fine with me. Most taller women answers will be different from mine because they like people taller than them. But I'm 5'1", so pretty much anything is taller than me. That's why I say 80% of your facial feature and 20% of your height.
Okay, okay. What about body? How important is a guy's body?
100%.
Like, do you feel like the face or the body matters to you mostly?
The body.
The body. You feel like a guy's body more important than his face to you?
Yeah, because I kind of like ugly men a little bit. Like, you can talk to anybody I know. They'll always tell you she's so pretty and she chooses the funniest looking people to talk to. I don't know. That's just me. I don't.
Man, everybody ugly to somebody.
No, I'm talking about people like that will never really get too much attention. And then when I get with people like that, their relationship always ends because they're insecure because they can't believe I pulled somebody like this. I don't think you really want me. That's a whole different story though. So yeah, I like them kind of funny looking though. I'm kind of weird. I'm different. So
Okay. So it's like that Glorilla song, like my guy mixed with a little bit of ugly.
yeah, like somebody finally get it. Like when I heard that verse, I'm like somebody finally gets me. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. And it's not because of confidence thing. People be like, oh, you want your man ugly because you don't want nobody looking at him. Baby, the ugly ones pull, believe it or not, and I had to date a few ugly ones to realize that. The ugly ones get with a cute girl to boost their ego and start pulling hoes, or they been pulling them, you just never knew because they sneaky with it. Trust me, this ain't because of ego boost. I actually kind of like mine. They kind of adorable, like funny looking. I don't want nobody too perfect, like Squidward perfect, no.
I never understood why women say they want these fine, sexy men. I thought the woman's supposed to look fine and sexy.
I mean, they can complement each other. They want somebody fine and sexy appealing to their eyes. Because they want something attractive to look at,
But I'm also saying, like, when y'all go out, the people supposed to say the woman is the fine one, not the man to fine. They want their men to look like bad bitches too.
yeah, like something like that. And I don't agree with like, oh, you want your man to get attention like that? Like, I don't agree with this. I agree with what you said. It's supposed to be the women.
Now they say, should you go out in public with your side piece?
No.
Um, okay. You ever been a side piece?
Yeah, I have.
How you know you was the
I
side?
almost won recently, hell.
How you knew you was the side piece?
How did I know I was a side piece? That goes back to the maintenance man. He made a lot of time for me. Whenever I want to see him, he would be there. We didn't. The only thing we didn't do was go places in public because he would always blame work. But anytime he pull up on me, daytime, nighttime, it ain't just nighttime. I found out that I was a side piece because COVID came. His schedule changed. When COVID came and a lot of places started shutting down, his schedule changed. He was just like, I can't do this day. And I'm like, what's going on? So long story short, one day he was like, my friend said he seen you on Facebook. And I'm like, who was your friend? His name is Lucas. I said, oh, okay. He said, but I don't have a Facebook. So someone just told me to go look at my page and see if somebody named Lucas is following me. I went on there to look. Then I typed in the guy name that I was talking to. He had a page. And he was married. So that's how I found out.
Oh wow. So the maintenance guy wasn't just fixing apartments, he was fixing you too, huh?
Yeah, it's fixing me, fixing leaking pipes and all.
Mm.
And then the second situation, I wasn't even a side piece because I put an end to this shit like immediately when I found out.
How long was y'all fooling around?
Me and him was fooling around like to almost a year.
God damn! You was shooting the club up?
This was before I found out.
Slow down. You moving too fast with it. Slow motion for me. Do it in slow motion for me. Was he shooting the club up?
Oh no, he wasn't shooting no club up. No.
Y'all using condoms?
Yeah, he was an older guy, so he said he didn't want kids.
What made you attracted to this older man though? He almost old enough to be your daddy.
And believe it or not, the looks. Okay, so what made me attracted to him? He was funny. His conversation, like while he was helping me move my stuff, he started cracking jokes, and like our chemistry was like real good. I like to crack jokes and like laugh. So it was personality, and then everything else followed after that.
So a goddamn old enough to be your daddy. You ain't thought it was all the whole year he never took you out and did nothing with you?
I did think that was odd, but see, we started fooling around like 6 months. No, I say 6 months into me finding out. After 6 months, I found out that he was married.
You said all right. Wait. I caught you on the lie. You just said a year you was fooling around with.
I've been fooling with him for a year, but in that 6 months into that year, I found out that I was a side piece.
Did you cut him off after you found it out, or you kept fucking?
I'm finna get to. After 6 months, found out I was a side piece. I cut him off. I ended up having a situationship with somebody. I ended up getting pregnant. Me and him we didn't have plans on being together. We just mutually took care of the baby or whatever. I got pregnant, so I sent the maintenance man a picture of my baby because the time frame was around the same time. And he was like, "That's my baby." I didn't say yeah or no. He just went out the doctor and said,
Wait, stop. Hold up. You need to stop. You're talking too much. Slow down. You need you to slow down. You're talking too fast.
I don't know how much time you have. When I gotta get ready too. So
wait. Just slow down. Like Bobby Valentino say, slow down. You need to slow down. Listen. Did you get a DNA test on that baby?
Yeah. I knew who the baby was anyway.
Who the DNA test is?
My situationship. Me and him both knew all along who child it was.
No. I said, did you get a DNA test?
Yeah.
What it came back as?
Positive. That was my child, my sneaky link. Not the maintenance man, no.
Well, you say y'all using condoms though. So how would it be his if you say y'all was using condoms?
Yeah. This was the thing. I sent a picture of him and he was just like, because it was an incident where the condom did break. But he caught it like almost instantly. But I just sent the picture of the baby to him. Because one day, particularly, he texted me. He was like, "I miss you. What you been up to?" And I sent the picture of my baby. Didn't even say nothing.
Why you texting him if you was married?
Lie though, the baby. Huh?
Why you texting him if you married? You were trying to get some more dick.
No. He asked me why I text. You said why I text him was if he's married. Why I text him?
Slow down. Why did you go double back text this man after you find out he was married? You supposed to cut this man off forever.
That's what I'm getting to. I'm a vindictive type of person. So that's where I'm getting to. Like I said, 6 months into that year, I found out he was married. After that, cut him off. I had my situationship going on. I got pregnant by him. We were never trying to get together. But we both take care of the baby together. That's how I knew who my child's father was. Plus, we got a DNA test. Because he knew, we wasn't like this here. All right. The maintenance man texted me out the blue after almost 9 months.
All right, get to the point. Summarize. Okay.
He texted me. He asked me what I've been up to. Out the blue, he's like, "I miss you. What you been up to?" Text him a picture of my baby. And he was like, "Is that my child?" He started calling me. He called me instantly. He was like, "Can I come see you?" He didn't, mind you, I never said yeah or no. Yeah or no. He immediately got chemistry with my baby. All right? This is my get back. You put so much money into my kid, right? And when your wife found out we was messing around with each other the second time.
So you went back and had him again?
Yeah. I'm vindictive. I do get back. I get back easy. No, you thought this was your baby.
You had missed that dick. That's what you missed.
And I did. I'm not going to lie. I did. So you taking care of my baby because you think it's yours.
And you lying to man? Wait, so you lying to man saying this is child?
You lied to me.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You trying to get
Only
killed.
time I
You
knew
about
who the
to get
baby dad
shot.
was.
You about to get shot.
No, he need to be shot.
You finna get killed.
He need to be shot.
Lord have
If you
mercy.
play dirty games, you get dirty games played with me. I'm a
How long you
Capricorn.
find out before you told him the damn truth?
Maybe like 4 months. My baby was like 4 months then.
Oh my God. Why are you playing this game with this man?
But this the thing though. Even when I told him it wasn't, and we had a heart-to-heart conversation. When the wife, we was in the middle, our very last time sleeping with each other. We was getting to the part. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm like thinking, I'm just hearing shit. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go, I'm like, I know ain't nobody. I know my baby dad ain't pulled up because me and him don't even talk. Mind you, there was a situationship, so he ended up after us. He got a girlfriend, so he was in a relationship. And he had a baby that's 2 months old, 2 months after my son. So I'm like, I know it's not my kid father, but we ain't even like this here. Besides co-parenting. So I go out and look, it's his wife. She found him through Google Maps. So she was like, you back fooling with him. And we all had like a heart-to-heart talk on something. She was a grown woman about it. I can't say that. She came and we all sat on the park.
But this is my thing. Why did you play all these games with this man and then you decided
Because
to
he
get back
played
with him?
games with me. All he was supposed to do was help me move my belongings out my
You're
apartment.
making excuses. And then another thing.
No. I'm not making no excuses.
Listen,
I
wait,
was
slow
single,
down.
right? I'm single, and I'm not doing nothing with
You're
nobody.
having sex with a
All I
married
needed
man.
help was, huh?
This is another thing. Why did you have this baby by this guy that you weren't in love with, you didn't plan on spending the future with, married to?
Okay, I'm gonna answer two questions. Let me get to that. Okay, I'm minding my business. I said, can I pay you to help me move my stuff? I'm offering to pay you because I don't do nothing for free. We grew a bond just after the first day of talking.
Oh
You
my
asked for my
God.
number.
He was a
So if
married
you
man.
asked for my number, I'm
So
assuming
if
you
that, wait,
single.
wait, wait.
When I get to know you,
I
you
want you to
told
answer
me you
this.
were single.
Why did you decide to be a single mother though? Why did you choose to be a single mother?
Hold on. You asked the question after question. Let me answer first. So the first question is, this wasn't voluntarily. If you would have told me the truth from the get-go, I wouldn't have even entertained you no more. But you didn't give me no choice. It went 6 months into us fooling around before I found out you was single. I mean, before I found out you was married. So in those 6 months, I got feelings for you because you never told me you was married. I could not tell you was
Man,
married.
you
You
ain't got
always
no feelings. You feeling in love. You fell in love
so
with
as
some
far
dick.
as me like messing with the situationship, after I found out the married guy was married, I left him alone.
So wait.
I'm gonna
Slow
mingle and
down.
talk to people. So the situationship, I had been knowing him for years. We had just ended up talking to each other. Mistakes happen.
Wait, slow down for a minute. So the timeline seemed like to me you ain't even had a chance to heal. You just got with this man immediately right after this break, dealing
I
with
mean, when
him.
I look at things for what they are, I was like, damn, all this time I spent with you, this never was a real relationship, no
No, no,
way.
no, no. Before, after you dealt with that married man, how long before you got it with your baby daddy?
Like we was already texting, so maybe like a month or two.
Boy, I tell you, guys, hold on. Let me say something right quick. Guys, I always say this. They always got a backup plan after you. When they leave you, they not just healing. They fucking around. They ain't
Yeah,
just by
but
themselves. They fucking off.
I can speak on me. I do, cause I used to stay on one person and one person only. But
You still
going
didn't
around
answer the
this
question.
generation in this dating pool, I have adapted to a lot of ways that people have. So now
No,
girls
no, no,
aren't
no,
girls
no,
no
no, no,
more.
no, 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 no.
They're adapting to how men are
Why did you
now.
decide to be a single
So
mother?
So that decision to be a single mother, we always were cool. You know what I'm saying? We had that bond to where we chill. So if we still chilling, the baby come about, I'm not gonna force your way to get a relationship with me. We knew each other already, so
Why
it's not like
did
we
you
didn't
just
know
use
each other.
protection?
We knew each
You
other because
used
we knew
protection
each
with that
other.
married man.
Because we was like, on and off. But me and my baby daddy, we knew each other. Now after 6 months, when me and the married man started back talking to each other, no, we didn't use protection. I gotta know you a while for me to start, like this here. My sneaky link and me, we knew each other years. I knew my sneaky link way before I knew the maintenance man. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is
So
still
me
though,
and my sneaky link have been
why?
sneaky linking
Slow down,
before.
wait,
I'm not
stop.
gonna use protection with you.
I just want to say this. Why bring that child into a broken home instead of
Because
marriage?
I don't believe in abortions. I'm not gonna do an
No, you
abortion.
should
That's
believe in
just me personally.
protection. Believe in protection.
I believe in the protection, but what I'm telling you is I'm grown, right? And I'm blunt. If I've been fucking on you and we got history behind each other and I know your history, we're not gonna use protection. we'll start off using protection. And the more, and you know this, now, come
Why you
on,
looking on birth control?
even you know this. The more comfortable you get with somebody,
Hold on,
after so long, you're gonna stop using
Stop
protection.
over
And you're
talking.
gonna use that pull out method.
Wait,
And that's what
stop,
we was doing.
Stop. Why didn't you just been on birth control then?
Why I was not on birth control?
Yes.
Because birth control, I spent what 4 years on birth control prior to that, and I had my own like reasons for not wanting to get on it
How many
personally.
kids you have?
I have 4 kids. I have 3 by one dad, and then I have 1 by their last one.
Did
So
they got want to have a
I'm
baby?
not one of them baby mamas that got like
Slow
3
down.
baby daddies, and
Slow down.
I got 3 by one baby
Time
daddy
out.
and 1 by the last one.
Time out.
Uh-huh.
Did that guy even want to have that baby? I want you to be honest.
Did they who?
Did your last baby daddy, who you were dealing with just now, when you had it, when you left the married man, did he want to have that child?
Did he want to have the child? Yeah, he was excited about it. He was like, so what we gonna do about this? And I'm just like, I'm not gonna force nothing on you just because we got a kid together. That's what I was telling you. And he was just like, we can see where it goes.
So that was your 4th child? That last child was your
That was
4th
my
child?
4th child. That was my 4th child. That was his 6th child.
This is a fucking mess.
That's life.
This is a fucking mess. Y'all
Like
created
Jerry
what's
Springer
wrong?
told. That was my 4th kid, and that was his 6th child. So yeah.
After the 4th child, why didn't you just decide, I already had 3 other kids out of the way, like, I don't want to break my 4th child like this? Why do you want
Because I'm not gonna get abortions. I don't believe in abortions.
You don't have to get an abortion if you.
And we didn't use protection because we've been messing around for years.
Control.
So you're going around circles.
Listen, birth control, protection.
You're going around circles. I told you I don't use birth control for a reason. I was on birth control with my and this is what I'm telling you. This is what we let's get to.
No.
That Depo Provera, right? I'm gonna school you. Depo, you get it every 3 months, right? I kid you not. My first 2 kids, I was on birth control.
Stop over talking me.
We're gonna kill it out.
Why didn't I understand this? Why just have these babies like y'all making cupcakes?
You said why I didn't use birth control. I used birth control the first 2, got pregnant with them the first 2. Used birth control the 3rd when I had my issues. I got
you get your tubes tied.
We didn't use protection because I told you we've been knowing each other for years.
Tubes tied?
And then after the protection, I got pregnant.
I
didn't want to get an abortion, so that's why. So you're going around circles. And as far as being as a single mother, I'm not a single mother.
Stop over talking me.
No, you over talking me. You asking a question. I'm not a single mother.
Why did you just get your tubes tied after those kids? Why did you just get your tubes tied?
I got my tubes tied and I turned around and got them untied because I got money like that. So let's get into it.
No.
I'm single, but I'm not a single mother.
Listen, you gotta slow down.
Let me ask you: do you got kids?
Stop.
Do you got kids? Do you got kids?
Check it.
Do you got kids?
Check that shit. You need to check it.
Do you got kids? Let's get to it.
Hold on. I don't got kids.
No, you don't have kids.
We're not gonna do that.
All right, so
wait.
I'm a single mom. Do you know the difference between a single mom and a single mother?
Down.
A single mother is a mother who don't have the daddy to do nothing for them, right?
Stop.
I'm single, but I'm not a single mama.
Stop.
So you said, why did I choose to be a single mom? I never was a single mom. I have active children, fathers, so I'm not a single mom. I'm just a single
Why
woman.
you didn't get married to none of those men, though?
Huh?
You gotta stop over talking me. You gotta slow down. We had to have a conversation.
You gotta give me time to answer the question. You can't go from question to question so you can get your point made.
Are you
gonna
listen?
give me a chance to answer the question?
I'm good, but you dragging it out.
Now.
Are we gonna sing? We can sing together, but we can't talk together. So you gotta choose.
Let's sing then. What you want to sing?
We can sing together, but we can't talk together. One at a time. You cannot talk over me. But what I'm saying
go ahead and you be quiet when I talk. So you go ahead.
And then likewise, I'm giving you time, but you drag.
No, you don't. I don't even finish answering the question before you. All right, let's see. All right, go ahead. Ask. Let's go. Let's test this theory out.
I'm gonna let you go, and I want to say respect in return when I'm talking. Please don't interrupt me.
Vice versa. So we passed that. Let's go next.
Okay,
what's the next thing?
What I'm saying, the bottom line is, you have multiple kids by different guys, whatever. Why haven't you been married before, though?
I have been married. Have you been listening?
You say you was married one time. Was you married? Y'all had kids together, right?
No, we didn't have any kids together. I got my tubes untied.